Titled The Tale of Mighty Ravana, A Story of Strength and Wisdom. Chapter 1, The Birth of the Ten-Headed King. In a land bathed in the golden hues of sunrise, where rivers sang lullabies and mountains whispered ancient tales, a unique child was born. This was no ordinary baby, for he had not one, not two, but 10 heads. People from far and wide came to see this marvel, their eyes wide with astonishment. This child was named Ravana. Each of his heads was as sharp as the other. It was said that when one head would sleep, the other 9 would stay awake, reading scriptures, observing the stars, or listening to the elders' tales. With each day Ravana's knowledge grew, and it was evident he was destined to greatness. His mother, a wise sage named Kaikse, often said, "Each of your heads carries a form of knowledge, my son. Use them wisely." His father, the great sage Vishrava, nodded in agreement, pride evident in his eyes. As Ravana grew, his thirst for knowledge became insatiable. From the sacred Vedas to the intricate rhythms of the universe, he wanted to learn it all. The forest became his classrooms, the animals his companions, and the stars his guiding lights. On his 15th birthday, as was the tradition, Ravana's parents gifted him a veena, a stringed musical instrument. With each cluck, the young prince created melodies that echoed with the wisdom of his 10 heads. Birds would stop chirping to listen, rivers would slow down to hear, and even the wind would pause, enchanted by his music. But as the years passed, a restlessness grew within Ravana. With all his knowledge and wisdom, there was still something he deeply desired: power. Not just the power of a prince or a king, the kind of power that could shake the heavens and stir the seas. His mother, sensing his ambitions, warned, "Power is like fire, my son. It can warm your home, or it can burn it down. Be careful what you wish for." Young Ravana, with dreams as vast as the sky, was ready to embark on a journey, a quest for power that would change the fate of the world. Little did he know that this very quest would lead him to the doors of the gods, to challenges he could never have imagined, and to a destiny that would be remembered for aeons to come. And thus, with the blessings of his parents, the 10-headed prince set forth, determined to carve a place for himself in the annals of history. The tale of Ravana's ascent had only just begun. Chapter 2, Ravana's Quest for Power. In the sprawling landscapes of India, where temples dotted the horizon, and the air buzzed with ancient hymns, Ravana's name began to echo with greater frequency. With each passing village and town, tales of the 10-headed prince, hungry for power and knowledge, spread like wildfire. Determined to become invincible, Ravana set his heart on seeking boons from the gods. For this, he needed to perform a severe penance, a test of his will and spirit. Deep in the heart of the dense Dandaka forests, where the trees stood tall like wise old sages and rivers hummed age-old secrets, Ravana began his intense meditation. For years, he stood on one foot, his hands raised towards the sky, neither eating nor drinking. Seasons changed, years rolled by, and yet Ravana's determination remained unshaken. The severity of his penance caused the very earth to tremble and the heavens to grow restless. Observing from the celestial abodes, the gods grew uneasy. Such was the intensity of Ravana's penance that even the mightiest of deities felt its tremors. They whispered among themselves, what could the 10-headed prince desire so fervently? One day, an unforeseen event occurred. In his fervor, Ravana, in a show of unparalleled devotion, decided to sacrifice one of his heads to please the gods. He drew his sword and cut off a head, offering it as a symbol of his dedication. But no response came from the heavens. Undeterred, Ravana continued his penance, and as more time passed, he sacrificed another head, then another, and so forth, until 9 of his 10 heads lay at the base of his meditation spot. Moved by this extreme act of devotion, Lord Brahma, god of creation, appeared before Ravana. The forest glowed with divine light, and all creatures, big and small, watched in awe. Brahma, with compassion in his eyes, said, "Your devotion is unmatched, Ravana. Ask, and your boon shall be granted." With pride and anticipation, Ravana replied, "Grant me invulnerability. I wish to be invincible against gods, demons, and all celestial beings." Brahma nodded, granting his wish, but in Ravana's overwhelming joy, he overlooked asking protection from humans, seeing them as insignificant, a decision that would echo in his life in ways he couldn't yet foresee. With his newfound power, Ravana's ambitions soared even higher. The world was yet to witness the full might of the 10-headed king. Chapter 3, The Golden City of Lanka. Upon the sparkling blue canvas of the Indian Ocean, there emerged an island of unparalleled beauty. Ravana, with his newfound powers and boundless ambitions, chose this island as the site for his magnificent capital Lanka. This wasn't to be any ordinary city. Ravana envisioned a city of gold, shimmering and radiant, a testament to his might and majesty. With a snap of his fingers, he summoned the most skilled artisans, architects, and craftsmen from across the lands. Gold, sourced from the deepest mines, was brought in abundance. Precious gems and stones, each telling its tale of mystique, were used to adorn the city's structures. Day and night, the island buzzed with activity. Palaces soared towards the sky, their spires touching the clouds. Gardens bloomed with fragrant flowers, their scents mingling with the salty sea breeze. Ponds, filled with crystal-clear water, reflected the city's splendor. At the city's heart stood Ravana's palace, grander than all its walls, embedded with diamonds that glittered like a million stars. High towers provided panoramic views of the surrounding ocean, and breezy corridors whispered tales of Ravana's victories. Lanka, in all its golden grandeur, was not just a marvel of architecture. It was also a hub of knowledge and art. Scholars and artists from distant lands were invited, making the city a melting pot of cultures and ideas. However, Ravana ensured that Lanka wasn't just beautiful, but also impregnable. Mighty walls guarded the city. A vast army stood ready to defend its golden shores. The city's fame spread far and wide, with many a traveler and merchant docking at its ports, eager for a glimpse of its splendor. The citizens of Lanka, under Ravana's rule, prospered. They reveled in the city's beauty and sang praises of their ten-headed king, who had turned their homeland into an envy of the world. But amidst the joy and prosperity, a storm was brewing, and the winds carried whispers of a tale involving a prince, a princess, and the fate of the Golden City. Chapter 4: The Abduction of Seta. Beyond the shimmering walls of Lanka, in a tranquil forest grove, there resided Prince Rama and his beautiful wife, Seta. They lived in humble exile, their days filled with the melodies of birds and the rustle of leaves. But destiny had other plans. One fateful day, a golden deer, radiant and captivating, pranced near their abode. Sita, enchanted by its beauty, expressed her desire to have it. Rama, wishing to please his beloved, pursued the deer, leaving Sita under the protection of his brother, Lakshmana. The golden deer was no ordinary creature. It was a ruse, a distraction. As Rama chased it, the deer led him further away, and in desperation, mimicked Rama's voice, crying out for help. Worried for his brother, Lakshmana hesitated, but eventually left to assist Rama, drawing a protective line around their hut, and urging Seta not to cross it under any circumstance. With the brothers away, Ravana seized his chance. Disguising himself as a wandering sage, he approached Seta, asking for alms. As Seta stepped forward to offer food, crossing the protective line, Ravana revealed his true form. In a whirlwind of action, Ravana, with his mighty strength, abducted Seta, carrying her away in his flying chariot. The skies thundered, and the creatures of the forest cried out in despair. When Rama and Lakshmana returned to find Seta missing, their hearts sank in sorrow. The stage was set for an epic quest, a battle between righteousness and arrogance, with the fate of Seta, Rama, and the golden city of Lanka hanging in the balance. Chapter 5: Ravana's battle with Lord Rama. News of Seta's abduction echoed through the forests, reaching the ears of the mighty Hanuman, a devotee of Lord Rama. With his aid, Rama assembled a vast army of monkeys and bears, ready to storm Lanka and rescue Seta. As they approached the island, the seas roared and the skies darkened. Lanka's golden walls loomed ahead, seemingly insurmountable. Undeterred, Rama's army built a bridge of stones, with each rock inscribed with Rama's name, miraculously floating on the waters. The battle that ensued was legendary. Ravana's fierce warriors clashed with Rama's resilient army. The air was filled with the sounds of clashing weapons, war cries, and determined hearts. Ravana, with his 10 heads and mighty strength, seemed invincible. But Rama, armed with his divine bow and unwavering spirit, stood firm. Amidst the chaos, a single arrow from Rama pierced the skies, finding its mark, signaling the beginning of the end for the 10-headed king. With Ravana defeated, the sun rose over Lanka, casting golden rays upon its walls, signaling a new era. Sita, freed from her captivity, reunited with Rama, and their love shone brighter amidst the trials they had faced. The end. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the next piece. Please give a like and subscribe. Thank you.